early on when I got in the broadcast, and my broadcast professor said, Rich, you have a great voice, but no one will ever hire you because you stutter. Now, 30 years later, he laughs. He goes, that was so wrong, because I found the secret to me and the stutter and the broadcasting was I can't do hard news and I can't read the script. Someone else's words are not my words. I got in the sports play-by-play, be like an ad lib all the time. Literally, I'm making up words and phrases and hopefully they come out really good. But my stutter requires me to edit all the time. Don't try to mimic, copy, emulate somebody else too much. Use them as examples, but be you. Find your personality. Find your trigger within you.
Having a stutter and ad-libbing and being spontaneous, because you don't normally associate the two together, because you got to think on your toes when you have a stutter.
This idea of never being together, never sitting in a conference room, never whiteboarding an idea, never thinking through the collaboration that we do, and a lot of the accidental collaboration, like you and I are in an office together and you walk by and I go, oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you this, or I overheard you talking to the client on the phone. And don't forget, I did that at my old agency. Happy to sit down with you and talk that through. A lot of those fringe conversations aren't happening. We can't make those happen on Zoom. Everything is so scheduled on Zoom. We forget about how we raise the young people. Most agencies, especially small agencies, hire entry-level people because we can afford them. And then we know they're going to grow by hanging out with the more seasoned people and observing how the work gets done. None of that buddying up happens in a Zoom environment.
I always thought, and I still do today, that if you get so good at that job of telling someone that they're out of the company, that you forget that it's a human being, then you really shouldn't be in HR anymore. Your time has come to find something that doesn't require as much humanity and empathy as a great HR leader can offer that role.
There was another mass shooting in the country, FedEx employee, ex-employee. There are moments of truth where the human in human resources can actually mean quite literally the difference between life and death.
That's absolutely right. And you know, the other thing, I know years ago, someone told me every HR person should lose their job once. And that, you know, once that happens, yeah, I know. And I would say that I probably agree with that.
I use a definition that I learned a long time ago. So stress is the perceived amount of control that you think you have or you don't have. So the operative word is perceived. Where is the stress coming from? Am I putting it on myself? Is it some self-imposed perfectionist kind of thing that I want to do or think that I need to do? Or is somebody demanding something of me that I don't really agree with? But once I can name what's really going on, then we can do something about it.
How are control and fear connected?
Okay, well, as soon as I begin to feel out of control, my fear rises. I get scared. That's why people, when they say they're control freaks, they like to control as much as they possibly can. That's not where the control is, because I can't control you, but I can control my response to it.